What's going on, guys? Another episode of Best Yet Fitness. Today we're going to talk about my favorite upper body exercise, which is the pull-up. We're going to talk about what do I mean when I say pull-up, what are the different options when it comes to pull-ups, and what we can do to not only get us to do our first pull-up if we've never done a pull-up before, or how to get more pull-ups if we already can do pull-ups. So with that being said, if you like the content, if you are interested, be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button so you can see when more videos pop up, and also make sure to leave a like so I know that you like these type of workout or these type of videos more so than maybe the workout lifestyle videos. So this one's going to be a little bit more educational, and this one is close to my heart because this talks about what got me into personal training to begin with. When I first started working out, I was actually really good at pull-ups because I didn't have a lot of body weight. I was very skinny. I was able to actually do a lot of pull-ups and pull myself up very easily. So with that being said, I learned how to get even better at pull-ups because it was something I liked to do. And then I actually was able to teach not only my skinnier friends who didn't have as much upper body strength how to get to do their first pull-up, but I also was able to train my overweight friends how to, one, drop body fat and body weight so it would be easier, and also build up the strength to do their first pull-up. And that's how I started in personal training. Now, when I say pull-up, there's a couple different options. There is the neutral grip pull-up, which is the easiest to kind of start off with because it's good if you have unbalanced shoulders. It helps with muscle imbalance. It helps you build up with the most muscles being able to be recruited. I'm showing that right here, the neutral grip. Obviously, my hands are facing each other. I'm pulling myself up. I'm using my arms. I'm using my back. I'm able to control my center of gravity a little better. This is a great way to start off. When I'm talking about pull-ups, I usually start with neutral grip pull-ups with any of my clients. Then we're going to go on to the underhand pull-up. The underhand pull-up is also known as the chin-up. The chin-up is going to be not as easy as, say, the neutral grip, but it's going to have more bicep recruitment. So it's another one that's very easy for you to get to more reps of, or be able to do more easily than maybe the next one, which is the overhand grip. The overhand grip is more of the upper back muscles, more of the traps involved, less of your bicep, less of your arms is engaged. So it's a lot more of a back workout, which is going to make it harder to do. And then, of course, last but absolutely not least, we have the wide grip. So this is going to be the most difficult. Your arms are farther out, so it limits your range of motion. It limits how much of your arms can actually help you out. But it's a great workout for if you're looking to build within your back. If you're looking to build up those lats and really get that wide back, then the wide grip pull-ups are the best one for you. Now, it's all well and good to know the different types of pull-ups, but what some of you might be struggling with is how to actually do these pull-ups. And what I'm going to start off by saying is the easiest way to learn how to do it is to actually get yourself to do pull-ups, is to get yourself into the habit of finishing your upper body days or your back days or your total body days with trying to do pull-ups, because doing them at the end of your workout is going to give you what little bit of ATP you have left in your body from your weight training. It's going to absolutely exhaust it. You're going to leave everything out on the gym floor. And it's also going to be a barometer of your endurance. How much can you endure during your workout, and how much can you endure when it comes to your body weight. So this is the easiest and most simple beginning advice I would say, is just to do them. It sounds very oversimplified, and that's because it is oversimplified. It's very simple. Just try and do pull-ups. Now, if you are absolutely stuck, you cannot do any kind of pull-ups, well then I have here are a couple of variations, things that you can add to your back training, to your upper body training, to build up to do your first pull-up or to do more pull-ups. And we're going to start off with something as simple as what's called the dead hang. So the dead hang, you're going to grab the bar with whatever handle you want to use. For this example, I believe I use the neutral grip. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my body weight, I'm going to engage my back, I'm going to engage my arms, I'm going to keep my core tight, keep my legs stiff, and I am going to hold for as long as I can. This is great to build up your grip strength. This is great to build up your core strength. It's also a great way to work on the isometric aspect of your back muscles and your arm muscles. So you're holding them in that elongated position, you're holding them for as long as you can, and then dropping, taking a break, and then resetting and doing it again. Now while we're already at the pull-up bar, since we're already at the pull-up bar, let's work on what's called the negative of the rep. Now we did the isometric, which is the still hold of the rep. Now we're going to try the eccentric, which is the negative. So now we're going to do a negative pull-up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set myself up at the top of the rep, at the top of the pull-up. I'm going to jump up so my head is past the bar, and I'm going to control my descent. So again, I'm engaging my back, I'm engaging my core, I'm engaging my arms, and I am controlling going down as slow as I possibly can, just to build those back muscles and build those arm muscles to make sure that I can control myself coming down. Once you start doing pull-ups, you're going to want to control yourself on the way down too, just to get the added benefit of building the strength on the bottom end of the rep. Just like when you do a curl, you want to bring it up. You don't want to just let it flop down. You want to control the descent of your rep. Same rule applies here. And now, while we're still at the assisted pull-up, which most gyms have, and it's one of the best pieces of equipment I think that any gym can have. If your gym doesn't have that, definitely ask your owner to try and get it, or get one yourself, or you can even use a band to help you simulate this position. You're going to do a assisted pull-up. Now, this is the best way to build up the pull-up. It's the most simplistic way to do it, because all you're doing is you're doing a pull-up. You're getting used to the motion, you're getting used to the act of doing a pull-up, but you're just taking more weight off your body. So with this one, the higher you go on the weight stack, the easier it's actually going to be, because you're taking more weight off of you. I'm sitting at about 170 pounds in this video. I think I did maybe 90. It was at the end of my workout. I was showing all these pull-ups, and I was exhausted, so I took about 90 pounds off of my body, so I was only pulling up 80 pounds in this assisted. This is a great way just to, like I said, get used to the range of motion, get used to the act of doing pull-ups, and you can do all hand variations with this version. Next, we're going to do something a little different. Now, this is something I learned when I had my first pull-up bar at home. Obviously, I didn't have a whole Smith machine in my house, but I had a pull-up bar that actually swung down low, so I could do what they called an Australian pull-up. Other people call it an inverted row. As you can see here, I'm actually taking the Smith machine all the way at the bottom of the machine. I'm going to grab the bar, whether it's an overhand, underhand. Again, the underhand is going to be a little easier because you're going to have more of that bicep recruitment, and you're going to pull yourself up so you're on more of an incline. You're not going straight up and down like you are a regular pull-up. You're pulling yourself up on more of an incline, so you're still working all those same back muscles. You're still moving your body through, through space, rather than doing maybe a back workout where you're doing a row where you're moving the weight. You're moving yourself through space and time. And now we can do an underhand, overhand, just to build up those muscles, more of the bicep or more of the upper back. Now for this one, the way to increase or decrease, or either make it harder or make it easier, is you're going to use your legs. So if I bring my legs up like you see here, I'm pulling myself up, and I'm using my legs to help take some of the weight off of me, much like the assisted pull-up. Then as this gets too easy, as I'm getting stronger and I don't need to do this, I can actually drop my legs out, and now I'm taking my full weight of my full body and I'm pulling myself up. Alright guys, so with that being said, that wraps us up for this video. I hope you found something useful out of this video. I hope you are able to either do your first pull-up or increase your pull-ups. But again, all these are very important, but what's most important is you're on a dedicated program. So be sure to follow me. My Instagram is going to be down here. Be sure to click the link if you're interested in online training, in-person training, or programs. I have those all available in my bio. You can fill out that form, reach out to me, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Or you can check out my podcast, Coaches Convos, where we talk about the breakdown of program building, fitness, and all those other stuff. But until then, I will see you guys next week.